I'm Lauren Starr.
And I'm Victoria.
And we're going to run you through a 10 to 15 minute whole body stretch and a little bit of breathing at the end. So any time of day, this is a good way to get yourself loosened up. If you don't have time for a whole class, this will give you a little bit of what a class will give you. So Victoria is going to start just standing at her mat, and she'll raise the arms up towards the sky and then look up to the sky and take a full breath in. And you really want to think of lifting the chest, not just the arms. When she takes her exhale, she'll come all the way down to the floor, just hang forward. We call that Ragdoll position. You can see how her knees are bent and her head is released. She's not lifting her head up at all. Now stay in this position for 3 more breaths, slow breathing. 2. 1 more breath. And let's do that one more time. Come all the way to standing. Raise the arms to the sky. Stay in that position, lift the chest. Exhale, come down, forward bend. Ragdoll position, drop the head. Drop any worries, drop anything you're obsessing about, just for these next few minutes to breathe. Feel the feet on the floor, feel the physical reality of the room and your body. All right, now come onto all fours, Victoria, so you can just go hands and knees. This one, I'm sure you've heard it called the cat-cow tilts. And when Victoria inhales, she's going to do a back bend. That's called cow. When she exhales, she's going to take the head to the tailbone. And you see this nice round in her spine here. And repeat that. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Again, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. One more time, full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. And then tuck the toes under. We're going to come into downward facing dog pose. In Sanskrit, it's Adho Mukha Svanasana. You can see this nice long diagonal from Victoria's wrists all the way up to her hips. And if possible, you start with your legs a little bit bent. Now, depending on how flexible you are, extend your legs, straighten out the backs of the legs. And take a minute to connect with the stretch. If you feel a lot of stretch in your legs, but not a lot in your arms, then put some more weight in your arms. You want to be working the upper body, the shoulders, the arms, as well as the legs. I'm going to have Victoria walk to the front of the mat. And when she gets there, she'll come up to standing. One more time, all the way to the top. Reach your arms up to the sky. Accentuate the lift in the chest. Now put your hands on your hips. And we'll come into warrior number 1. So she'll keep her right foot in front. Step the left foot back. And then raise the arms. Yes. Make sure your back leg is long and extended so there's no bend in the back knee. The front knee has a 90-degree angle to it. And just like you did before, make sure your lift in the upper body is not just the arms, but also the chest and the rib cage. Okay, take your hands to your hips, step the back foot forward, and do the same on the other side. So left foot's in front, right foot back, raise the arms. Now feel for yourself. You don't have to look at your own back leg, but feel, is my back leg straight? Is my front leg at a 90-degree angle? Can I make some more space between all the ribs? When you exhale, take your hands to your hips. Step the back foot forward. Now come into warrior number 2. So right foot's in front, left foot steps back. The leg positioning in warrior 2 is a lot like warrior 1. The back leg is still straight. Front leg is at 90 degrees. But you'll notice the difference in the arm position and how Victoria's looking forward. Since her right foot is forward, she's looking to the right. Okay, now take your hands to your hips, step forward, and change your legs. Left foot's in front, step the right foot back. Warrior number 2. Make sure your breathing is still moving through the nose. You're consciously focusing on the breath. That's so important. And then take your hands to your hips, step your back foot to the front of the mat. All right, now let's have you take a couple of balances. So why don't you step back to the middle of the mat, put the weight in the front foot, the right foot, and then take your left leg back behind you for airplane pose. You can call this bird, you can call it airplane. The idea is to feel like your chest is lifting and you're flying through the air. Hold your eyes on one spot, so don't look around. 3, 2, 1 more breath. Now change your legs. Left foot is on the floor, right foot back behind you. Some days you'll be more wobbly, other days you'll be less wobbly. Keep your eyes steady. 3 more breaths. 2, 1. And then bring your feet together. Keep the weight in the right leg and pick up your left knee with your left hand. And take the left leg out to the side of the body and extend the right arm away from the left leg. Stand as tall as you can. If you're very wobbly today, you can put your fingertips to the wall. That's okay. Long spine, trust your standing leg. And then put the left foot down and do the same on the other side. Pick up your right knee. Open the right leg to the side, extend the left arm. Set your eyes. One of the things that's so mentally clearing about balance is that when you're holding a balance, you have to concentrate so much. It takes all your attention into the present moment. Now bring your feet back together. Take the arms up to the sky. Inhale. And dive forward. Exhale. Put your hands on the mat and step into downward dog again. Stretch the backs of the legs. Now take your right leg all the way to the sky and keep your head nice and heavy towards the floor. Point your toes, flex your foot, and then bend your knee. Now do the same with the other leg. Put your right foot to the floor. Lift your left leg. Drop your head. Point the toes. Flex the foot. And then bend your top knee. And bring your feet down to the floor. Okay, I'm gonna have Victoria come into a seated position, sitting on the mat, and straddle the legs open into a V position. Now she's quite flexible, so she'll be able to come down a little lower than some people will, but not as low as others. Bring your body forward. If you don't go down that low, you may use a pillow just to put the head on or the forearms and drop down as much as you can. Even in this pose, you're just breathing slowly through the nose. I'm going to count 3 more breaths. Go forward and down. Let the tension out of the body as you exhale. Let the tension out of the mind as you exhale. 1 more breath. And then slowly sit up. And you can come right onto your back. All right. Not too long ago you were standing, now you're on the floor. Take your right leg up towards the sky and hold the right leg somewhere behind the leg with your hands. Draw the leg in towards your face just for a moment. Stretch the back of the leg. And then do the same on the other side. Right foot down. Pick up your left leg. Pull it towards your body. And then put both your feet on the floor so your knees are bent. Bring the arms by your sides of the body and lift up your seat. Yeah, so this is called the bridge pose. 5 breaths. 4 breaths. 3 slow breaths. 2. And 1. Now you can lower your bridge down and slowly take your knees up into your chest. Now drop your knees off to the right side and turn your head to the left side. So you want to twist the spine, stretch the hip, and have the awareness that the floor is supporting you. So relax into the floor and then go the other direction. The legs to the left. And turn your head to the right. Let the body just collapse into the floor. You don't have to hold yourself up for this next moment. All right, for the last couple moments, we're going to take a few breathing exercises. You can either do this lying on the floor, lying on your mat, or you can sit up into a meditation position, whatever you prefer. Lying down in Shavasana or sitting up, either way, let your eyes close and put your hands on the rib cage, the front low rib cage. So I just want you to feel your breath coming in. Breathe in through the nose, feel the rib cage expand. Exhale through the nose, feel the rib cage get smaller. Again, be aware of the inhale and the exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Empty lungs, 3, 2, 1. Now stay wherever you are, whether you're lying down or you're seated. Keep your eyes closed. And just be still for a moment. Just be still and quiet for about 20 seconds. Notice any sounds you can hear around you. Take one last breath through the nose. Send that breath to the whole body. And then bring your hands to prayer position. Remember, you take this stillness with you everywhere you go. It's always inside. Namaste.